with the flow of information to discern what's right and what's wrong. And then you're being bombarded with advertisements of all these things that you have to have and this kind of life that you have to live. You're constantly having to reset your affections on the things that are above. He says, if you've been raised with Christ, if you've been saved, if you've been brought out of the darkness into his marvelous light, seek the things that are above where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. And he's not always seated. Sometimes he's standing. He's watching us to see how we're going to respond. If you've been raised. So once I was dead in sin, now I've been raised to new life in Christ. It's like you've been asleep for half your life. When God opens your eyes, if you've been to the Grand Canyon and the first time you saw it, I remember the first time I walked into Westminster Abbey and feeling the weight of history of it. The first time you saw the ocean, maybe there was a clear night where you saw the stars and you realized there's something way beyond your little world. There just is. And the hardest thing to do is to get outside of it. Seek the things that are above where Christ is. Calvin Miller, who was a noted pastor and poet, said years ago, the problem with people is all of the treasures of this earth are buried in the sky, and we keep trying to find them in the ground. The real treasures aren't here. They're there. You can't take it with you, but you can send it ahead.